FloQast's accounting operations platform is the first to offer finance and accounting teams seamless workflow integration with their Microsoft ecosystem. A certified partner in the Microsoft Business Application ISV program, FloQast is the only solution that meets accountants where they work, optimizing their Microsoft investment to manage accounting operations without disruption. Now, for many of our clients on a Dynamics ERP, they're very much starting to focus on the close. The dashboard that you're seeing now is a complete depiction of how I can manage not just close workflow, but also bring in compliance efforts. Maybe there are activities that the FP&O deems as material, and they also need to be tracked within FloQast, or some operational activities that may happen mid-month, yet are crucial for close purposes. Now at FloQast, we've been designed by accountants ourselves, and we know the importance of a few critical tools for an accountant to manage his or her function. And that first critical tool is going to be Excel. Now, our thesis is really to embrace Excel. We want to allow accountants to continue using the tool that they're most comfortable in, but oftentimes for management, it's hard to get the right level of visibility, drive automation where possible, and ultimately ensure that the team is performing at an adequate level. Something like the dashboard that you're seeing on the screen can be a best friend to a controller to manage some of those nuances. I can easily take a look at my corporate entity and understand, have all my tasks been completed, my reconciliations been reviewed, and ultimately, where do we stand with the numbers? Now, as an accountant myself, one area that might be helpful to dive into is an individual user's view. What you're looking at on the far left-hand side is our first integration with OneDrive. All of these folders are being able to be customized and reflect the functional area that the accounting team is responsible for closing. But that folder structure, will be mirrored onto your desktop such that accounting teams can better manage how those documents are saved and stored. But more to come to on our OneDrive integration here in a minute. It is important because OneDrive is the medium that allows us to integrate to native Excel to drive those efficiencies for close purposes. Now, the first thing that we're going to show is for accrued comp as a staff accountant that's using a Dynamics ERP. I want to be able to describe all of the tasks that I'm responsible for with some dynamic reminders and notifications to keep me on track. Now, that is what the checklist's main purpose is, where in this example, Remy has signed off as the preparer, and I would immediately get notified that this task is now ready for my review. Those notifications for many of us, we're used to email notifications, and that is something that we will send directly to your Outlook inbox because we do integrate there as well. But from more of a practical standpoint, most Dynamics ERP clients of ours are also leveraging a pretty sophisticated collaboration tool by the name of Microsoft Teams. Any review notes or commentary that may be shared directly with a user, whether it's a preparer or reviewer, can also be sent directly to your team's inbox, where the user can better collaborate and respond to the preparer or reviewer, considering they're already doing that in their day-to-day today. Now, why did FloQast integrate with Microsoft Teams? There's one simple answer. We want you all to be able to close anywhere, use your mobile capabilities to sign off on tasks from Teams. But most importantly, we wanted to find a way to meet the accountant where he or she works today. And oftentimes, email can get buried behind multiple screens. But the collaboration tool is something we keep our eye on in case our boss or anybody like that has sent us a comment. That Teams integration not only provides you a one-way capability to receive notifications, it's actually a two-way integration where you can even sign off on FloQast tasks directly from your Microsoft Teams environment. That capability does make FloQast very unique in the industry. No other vendor is able to provide that level of integration with Microsoft Teams. And again, it's one true testament to meeting the accountant where they work today.